The stock market is going to crash. All right, now that you got your attention, the stock market will crash at some point. We just don't know when, how hard, or for how long. And trying to predict any of those is a losing game. Because as this chart shows, missing just a few of the best days in the market can have dramatic impacts on your long-term returns. And guess what? Those best days often happen right after the worst. So like I've said here a ton before, the best thing to do when the market crashes is stick to your plan and weather the storm. But that doesn't mean there's nothing to do. In fact, there's two really important actions to consider when the market's in a free fall. First is what's called rebalancing. And if you built a strategy, now's the time to stick to it. So when stocks drop, your portfolio is going to drift from your original mix, and rebalancing just brings it back to that target allocation. And this isn't market timing, this is just disciplined investing. The second, which is related to rebalancing, is known as tax loss harvesting. Now, this is a tax move that people often overlook because it can get pretty complex. But essentially what you're doing is if you sell something at a loss, you can use that loss to offset a gain somewhere else. It's kind of like a tax deduction for your investments. So think of it this way. If you make $10,000 selling stock A and you lose $7,000 selling stock B, you can essentially deduct that $7,000 from the $10,000 and only pay taxes on $3,000. And if you don't have any gains to offset with losses, you can actually carry those losses into the future, making this a really good long-term tax strategy. So yeah, the market will crash. And when it does, don't panic, don't sell everything, because there may be opportunities for you to turn that moment into long-term value. If you want help building a plan that doesn't just survive market drops, but uses them to your advantage, be sure to shoot me a DM and follow along for more financial insights.